No condom.
No condom? Whoa. That's how we say hello at this show.
No condom.
No condoms. All right. Where we go from here, buddy?
To the hospital.
But yes on masks. There it is. No rubbers, but yes on masks.
The reason why I had like condoms on the brain is because I was talking to my dad. Yeah, exactly. I was talking to my dad on the phone today because it was his birthday yesterday, and why call him on his birthday? Um, so I was talking to him, and he was talking about this like lady he saw on the news or whatever that was like getting in trouble for not wearing a mask, but she had a mask. But what she did is she basically cut a hole right here in the mask, and she's like, "What? I have a mask on." And she was, and my dad was like, "Yeah, she's right. She does have a mask on." And I was like, "Yeah, Dad." And this is what I said to him. I'm like, "Yeah, she technically does, but it doesn't work." I was like, "That's like wearing a like before you put on a condom and have sex, you just poke a bunch of holes in it. Like,
Right?
like what do you do? Why even have it? Why even have it? Like,
It's like you just take the condom, you unroll it, you cut the top off, the end off, and you're
yeah,
like, it feels better this way, you know?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly what it's like.
Oh my God. He really argued that point with you?
No, he was trying to fuck with me. He doesn't.
All right, okay.
He
I've
didn't.
met your dad. Your dad definitely isn't that silly. At least
No,
not on purpose.
surprisingly enough, he actually wears a mask and does his best to do what he's supposed to or whatever. But no, he he was just trying to he was playing devil's advocate. He's just being a dick.
Nice.
You
Yeah,
know.
so he's still got it. That's good.
Oh yeah, he always will. He'll always have that inner asshole in him.
I feel like some people are like they want they're expecting some people not to wear masks that they
Right.
know personally. Like they kind of I feel like not to get political, but I do feel like a lot of people kind of are, especially the weak-minded associate mask wearers with a certain political affiliation. Is
Yeah.
kind of getting down to that at one point. And then I thought to myself, like, I've run into a few people and I could just see this look in their eyes of relief, like, oh, good, he's wearing a mask. It's like, you know what I mean? So it's like confusing people, like, well, I thought you were this. And it's like, well, I'm not, and I wear a mask. Like, ta-da! We can do both. It's just funny to fuck with people's heads because they're letting this bullshit drip into that bullshit. And then they're like, oh, so if you don't wear a mask, you're such and such. Be like, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like if you do this, you're that. If you don't do that, you're that, and blah blah blah. And it's like, how about I'm nothing? How about that?
I've been told that more than anything else that I ain't shit. So if I'm anything, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, all I am is a fucking chubby drunk with wearing a Hawaiian shirt with a bunch of fucking Barbie dolls behind me, my hair sticking out of the hat. I'm fucking, but I wear a mask,
Safety first, and then style,
and then friendship.
then friendship,
Hey man, speaking of style, how about it?
and friendship.
And friendship, huh?
Oh,
Mazel tov.
oh yeah, muzzles.
That one hit me right in the head. That was good. Cheers.
No special mug. You don't want to get shit housed.
No man, as I love that mug. Don't get me wrong. Not. I don't know if I could do it on the show, man. Like I've watched you know, like 3 or 4 that I use the mug in, and I'm like, the last 10 minutes get a little sloppy because I'm over here pouring like 4 beers into a cup and being like, "Oh, this is our internet show. All right, let's just get fucking drunk the last 15 minutes."
Those are also the shows that you say right when we're done filming. That was a lot of fun. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, well, it's I mean, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it, but it's not like drinking and driving isn't fun. I mean, right?
It's fun until you have an issue. I've heard. I really, yeah.
Oh man.
Mm.
So, what's up, Tony? How's it going?
It's good, man. Yeah, shit's cool. It's like it's the snow is starting to subside. It snowed yesterday. It was 50 today. So hopefully that's it. Sound like an old man, but there ain't shit going on. So
That's our lives now, Tony. Is we just talk about the weather. I look like a drunk uncle anyway, so we might as well, round it round.
we'd make a good news team. Just the two of us. Like, news and weather.
I want to be the weather girl. I want to wear like a tight dress.
Well, I want to be the weather woman, so we're gonna have to, I'll wear the suit, the suit skirt,
Okay. The the weather gals.
the weather gal. And I'm Becky. Shuffle, shuffle with the papers.
Is that how they do it? They get all their
Yep.
papers straight in order.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, man. It was it's not snowing anymore. It's not a fucking blizzard like it was. It was actually nice. You know.
Man, I gotta. Other than the snow, I gotta say something. I've been watching a lot of. Well, I think TV's gone flat. Like it's okay. Like everything's just okay. Like
Like
nothing's really like entertainment, television,
like what do you
shows.
mean by TV? Like actual TV or like shows that
No,
you stream on?
anything you can entertain yourself with.
Got
Like
it.
I feel like they're like starting to dig up shit that doesn't need to be dug up for a story. I'll give you an example. Like I think that most movies are just kind of because I don't know if it's because we're not getting the advertising we used to get for movies. Like when they were pushing something that was going into the theater, you saw it all the time, the trailers, the nonsense. Well, Netflix and all those guys don't take out a lot of ads for trailers. So
Right.
nothing to get you pumped up. So you just watch it. So it's kind of it's all right.
Right.
But you have to watch the whole thing to find out. You can't just watch a trailer and be duped. But specifically, my gripe is with HBO. I first got HBO with the Michael Jackson thing. Like that's how they hooked me. I was like, I gotta watch it. It's a car accident. I gotta watch it. And I watched it, and it was good. And then there was a Tiger Woods one. That was good. But now they're going into Woody Allen, and I didn't even know that guy was fucked up. Like I think they're just
You
like
didn't
digging
know
up
that?
corpses now, man. Like
Oh well,
not
no. Well, I mean, yeah, he was like one of the first people that was kind of known for like he like married his cousin or did the girl was fucking no, it wasn't his sorry, it was like that was Jerry
wait,
Lee.
don't ruin it. I don't know anything yet. I'm only on the first episode. I got 3 more. They come
Oh,
out one. I
oh
don't know what happened yet.
sorry, man. Yeah, sorry.
Apparently, he marries or he hooks up with a kid that he was kind of a dad to at one point.
Okay, so well, I didn't ruin anything for you then
No, no,
because
and I don't give a shit. Piss all over it. I don't care. I'm kidding.
well,
Go ahead.
but I just want to say I didn't though.
I don't know.
I was thinking of a different celebrity, Jerry Lee Lewis, the musician.
He was a cousin fucker or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
he like was with his 13-year-old cousin or something like that. But
Well, it's just like I'm just like I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I'm not watching it, so I can't say shit. But I'm just like, really, Woody Allen? Like, why don't they just release a list of all the people they're working stories up on right now, and just be like, you're all on this list. It's just crazy. I guess I mean, I'm watching it, so I can't complain. But I'm just like this, this guy gets a 7-hour documentary about his sexual peccadillos. Like,
right.
I'm watching it. Whatever. Fuck it.
The whoever filmmakers and documentary makers have realized that uh that sort of shit and murders, fucking murder shows, true crime, all that kind of shit is really popular. People watch that shit. They gobble it up, like a fat kid loves cake. They just fucking no 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 no.
I do. I'm that guy.
So it's like I agree that is kind of just like the same old fucking thing, all but
Yeah.
why would they stop making that shit? People love it. It's so fucking popular. They're making so much money. They're doing so well.
No,
I don't
you're
know.
right. I feel bad that I'm watching it. It's like, could you stop making these so I can stop watching it? Because I can't stop watching it. You keep making meth, they're gonna keep doing it. So I feel bad. That's all I'm saying. I feel bad. I didn't like Woody Allen. I've never seen a Woody Allen movie ever.
I'm sure you. I'm sure you have, and just not knowing it.
The one where if he's in the movie, I haven't seen it.
Right. Okay.
I know he's done about a movie a year apparently, but
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of Woody Allen. Like,
I think somebody's dying out there, man. Ambulance is here.
oh yeah. Maybe you're dying and you don't know it yet, and they're here for you.
The cat made the call.
Yeah. Meow 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 meow. He needs help. Meow.
She's using whisker time again. God damn it.
Whisker time.
Yeah, that's what the app's called for cats. Meow.
Oh, is it like a hookup app for them?
No, they just link tails when they want to party?
I think so. Yeah,
I don't know.
mean,
I don't ever hang around cats when they're doing stuff.
You've never seen two animals or two cats or two dogs stuck together in the street? That happens.
No.
Hey, man, I grew up in a fucking small town. You see, one's trying to run that way, one's trying to run the other way, but they're just fucking.
Anytime I've seen two people fucking in the street, I was one of them. I've never seen any animals joining me.
That means you really saw one person fucking in the street.
Was stroking it? Because what do you mean?
I mean, if you're one of the two people fucking in the street, you can't see yourself fucking.
If you put it on selfie mode, you can. I gotta get those OnlyFans numbers up, man. You know, it's all.
Oh, you got one of those?
No.
Oh,
fuck no, I don't.
Hey, this is the future. Unfortunately, should have an OnlyFans site. You know?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna put our shit now.
Yeah, why not? Hey, fun.
We won't show our faces. It'll just be our nipples.
Yeah. No, I got tattoos, man. I mean, so do you. So
no, I mean, it's cool. I'm not gonna hide. I'm not hiding my face. I'm just saying, if you want to see my face, you're gonna have to pay extra. That's how these bitches do it. I think. I mean, you gotta hustle that pussy, baby. You just can't play around. You know, once you show them everything, there's nothing else to see. So you got to save that for the end of your OnlyFans career. And then you invite the neighbors, the mailman, you fuck a guy from Reddit, you know, whatever. I mean, it's very popular. I'm glad to see that people are getting a good college education. It's good.
I haven't like subscribed to it like a membership or whatever, but I have a friend who they have whatever, they're on it, the OnlyFans thing. And I didn't go look at their thing, but I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is it? I heard it a bunch of times. I wasn't really for sure what it was. People just said it's porn, basically, for the most part. You know, maybe that's not what it is, and people are going to be mad at me for calling it that, but I don't know.
That's exactly what it is. It's independent fuck films from people who have a cell phone camera and take pictures all day long. And the whole point is to get you to spend your money to see their dirty dirties.
And that's great. Whatever. That's fine. But I just went to the site one time just to see what the fuck it was. And then I was like, oh, like, you all right there?
I want to make sure my car's not getting towed by an ambulance or anything.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that, and I'll tell secrets about you.
There ain't any fucking secrets. I wish I was that interesting.
Yeah, but I can make up some really cool shit.
Yeah, do that.
You forget I've known you for a while, or I could just, just bend the truth, just fucking.
Just fuck it. Just tie that bitch in a knot. I don't care. Say what you want. As long as it as long as I don't end up with an HBO special, we're good. Yeah,
you don't want that.
You don't. No, you don't. Mm-mm. Fucking crazy. Why do I watch that stuff? I'm bored with, like, I don't know, like Netflix has this thing about a hotel and how some chick is haunted in an elevator, and I'm just like, I'm over this shit. Like, we're done. It's over. Turn it off. Let's do something else. Like, bring back the sun. I'm over this shit.
The sun.
I want to go outside. I want to sniff people or whatever they do out there.
Yeah, man, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, handshakes are out, man. You're supposed to just walk up and, you know.
Whoa.
So
Is that an asshole sniff? You just stick your face in their ass?
yeah.
Dude, I would love to see just one day of everybody doing that. Just, face in the ass.
I used to work with this guy named Mario. He's still a friend of mine. And he's how to say it? He's one I think people doing homoerotic things around him freaks him out. And I think that's funny. So I feed into it.
Yeah, you do.
So I would always, like, when he's leaving, he'd be like, bye everybody. And he's Mexican, and every time he's leaving, I would always go, mucho besos para culo, like, mwah! It means I'm gonna kiss your butthole a lot of times. Mwah! And he'd be like, no mommies, Alex. And then so muchos besos para culo, and
you gotta sell it. Sell the sizzle.
mommy's pinchy gringo. Like, would always just.
Yeah, man, that shit, like, we used to play around like that when I was in the military. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. But these days, it's like, you can't joke about that. Like, you could joke about it, but then people, like, they take you seriously immediately. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, that's fine. They're like, what do you mean that's fine? I'm like, think what you want. Like, yeah. Well, I need to know. Like, no, you don't. But right. I do. You don't?
You don't?
You want to fuck? Let's find out the hard way, huh?
You want to make $14 the hard way?
You must have been something before electricity.
I also used to do this thing to him every Sunday. He went at work on Sunday, but after, like, he took his family to church or whatever, and after church he would go buy churros and bring us all churros. And I would do this thing, because churros are long, right? Like a straw, but fatter. And everybody would be sitting around talking, eating them, and I'd eat it like this. I'd go, and then take a bite, like.
You're fucked up.
And he'd be like, just so weird. I'd be like, what? That's how I eat. Yeah. You're gonna shame me for eating like that's just how I eat. It's normal for me. He got really freaked out. I miss him.
Was that in Central Oregon or is that in Portland?
Portland.
Oh, okay. And he got freaked out?
Yeah, but he was just playing into the joke too. He's just being. It was just. I don't know. There was some people that were actually like homophobic that worked there, and I didn't really consider them friends. This guy wasn't, but it was just a funny joke between him and I. But there was other people that were, and then I would do the same thing to them just to freak them out.
Right.
Yeah,
and then I can't make jokes like that because then I get offers. I'm like, whoa, what? Hey. I just picked the wrong people to fuck. I don't know. I'm just like, be like, are you on Grindr? Be like, all the time. They're like, really? What's your handle? Like, whoa, fuck, man. I was kidding, just joking. Not my thing. Sorry.
That's what happens. And that's what happens when you're just, so fucking sexy, Tony.
No, I'm good. Doing my best to look like an out-of-work coal miner.
Well, with that teddy bear costume on, you're doing really good.
Thanks, man. I like to buy things and that people don't like, and this is one of them. And no one likes this. Nobody said that's nice. Nobody.
I compliment you almost every episode.
Yeah, but you're full of shit. I mean, people in real life. You just said you fuck with people. Like, I know you're full of shit. This doesn't look good on me. Nothing looks good on me. I'm okay with that. What I'm saying is I like to buy shit that people like, I don't like that. And then when you go shopping and you see another one, you're like, I'm going to get another one. It's just to watch how upset they get. It's like, what's the fucking problem? You're not wearing it. I am. Does it just make it look like you're with somebody who, like you're volunteering your time when you walk with me? Does it look like you're helping people out?
Right.
Does it look like that's fine, whatever. I don't get it. I like the cat. I have a cat coat. I got a cat vest. I mean, I like cats.
Man, you're really diving into it.
And I didn't ask for any of it. It's all given to me. It's
You know what
true.
it is? I think it's people just like to watch you look like an idiot. That's all it is, I think.
I really think that's what it is too. It's like that fucking idiot will wear a Gumby suit with the bottoms missing. Let's watch and see what happens. Like I will. I don't care. Anything for a laugh, you know.
Fucking A.
It's getting real over there, man.
You all right?
Well, it's like there's these red lights flashing, and then the cat got in the window, and I just felt like I was at a cat strip club. I was like,
No.
whoa, please welcome to the stage, Stella. I'm like, whoa.
Stella is actually a dancer name, so you did good with that. You did good.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God. I have not been to one of those in a while. And even before COVID, I hadn't been to one in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't say that, can you?
Well, I want to
Are
say
you in the club like this with your mask on, just shelling it out? Like...
no. All right,
no one will recognize me.
The last time I was in a strip club was the first year of me and Callie dating, and that's the last time. I went with actually. This is a funny story, and I'll tell it. My friend and I would every now and again we would go to strip clubs, have a drink, try our bet. I might have told this story already, but if I have, fuck it. I don't know. How many episodes are we in? Like 40s, something like that? We can't remember everything. Come on, people.
Doesn't matter.
So this is what happened. And I want to say this before I tell the story. I am not making fun of anyone. This is exactly what happened to the T. And I'm just going to say what happened. That's it. And if you can't laugh at it, I don't know.
Then smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Yeah. Find some happiness somewhere because it's just life's funny. So this is what happened. It's I won't say the name of the strip club, but it is a strip club that is vegan, and well, actually, I could say it. Why the fuck would I? Who cares? It's Casa Diablo. That's the name of the strip club. So things get a little wild there. The dancers basically have sex with themselves on stage with toys. That's what happens there. It's very common for that to happen there. And everyone knows in town that's what happens. And we were there one night, and my friend and I usually put like a cap on how much money we're going to spend, and that equals how much time we're going to spend. So it's usually about an hour. We each spend about $60, drinks included. We usually get Paps or Tecate or something like that. 2 or 3 of those, or maybe just 2. And we're like, all right, this next dancer's coming up. We see her from afar. We're like, we'll wait for her, and after her, we'll leave. So this is what she looked like. She looked like she belonged in like a vampire movie. She was pale, pasty white. She had knives tattooed for eyebrows and one right here. She had dreadlocks that were tied in 2 different buns, like fucking like rat nests on either side of her head. She was wearing a vinyl trench coat. Okay. She got on stage, spun around a couple of times, took off the trench coat, then she was just wearing bondage stuff, typical for, how she looked. And then she, out of the trench coat, she put it's on the ground, and she bends over and pulls out, I want to say, anywhere from 10 to 12 inches of a dildo. And I'm not exaggerating. I saw it head first, like looking at it like this, and it was about that big around. I swear to God, it was fucking like enormous. And everyone's scared because they see how big the object is, and everyone even the other dancers and the employees are looking at it like, oh my God. And then she kind of feels the tension in the room, and then she just with ease just slides it right in, just whoop, it's gone, bye-bye. And then and she just starts just going to town on herself and just is going, ha ha. And then me and my friend go, all right, it's time to go. So we just put down some money, try not to be rude, and then leave. But we were trying to be quiet because we didn't want her to like think we were rude. So we just kind of got up, put our money down, and then she just like turned around like a fucking like lizard, like like looked at us and just was, but still going to town on us. And she just goes on herself and just looks at us and says, "They always run away." And then we just start screaming, cackling like little kids and running, like just took off. It was terrifying.
I think you.
That's just what happened. And again, not trying to shame or throw anyone under a bus, but that's just exactly what happened.
And I think you've told that before, but I love hearing it. It's like, it reminds me like when my grandpa used to tell the same story. I'm like, keep going. I love this part. But
yeah, I could tell halfway through that you heard it. You were like,
I was like, is this the chick that pulls out a dildo?
yeah. Hey.
No. But here's the thing. Jesus Christ, they brought a fire engine. There's no fire. They really, your city has too much money when everyone shows up. Like, come on, Daryl, Stacy, Hannah, everybody get the equipment. Someone's having a heart attack. Like, you don't need a fire engine for that. You don't. I checked. Don't need one. Any case, here's the thing with that. I'm thinking, all right, just for a second, let's just say you or I chose that role. We got the knives for eyebrows. I mean, we're in deep, no pun intended. We're in deep. And she obviously has stage presence. She was ready. She read you guys like a book. She knew you were leaving. She was on it. She does this every night. Yeah. So what hypes her up? What is she doing back there in front of the mirror? She's like, God damn it, slaps the dick up against the mirror. This is the life you chose. You're going to go out there and you're going to give them a show. And like every night, like that, I kind of like that. I hope she keeps it up. Don't quit. Don't go work at Walgreens. You keep doing what you love. I'll support you. What's your OnlyFans? WholeRecords.com? I'll check that out. I'm serious, man. I mean that for a second. Like, just think, like, I'm getting older and I'm like, people are calling me out. They're like, why do you do this for a living? And I'm like, I don't really know. I needed money, but I'm not on the street, so it's all right. I'm just thinking about people who have that, these lives and they're like 40, 50 years old and they're like, buck up, bitch, like, get it together. And you're an independent contractor. You don't have a boss back there, unless, I don't think you have a boss back there who's like, hey, get the fuck up there tonight. You got to kill it. You got to tell yourself that with your eyebrows and your worn out vagina and your tired toys. You got to go out there and you got to pump those people up. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know. That's a whole.
No, they're fucking. Yeah, man. I mean, they got some fucking. That takes some shit to do it.
I'm serious. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, if I'm interviewing you for a job and you come in with knives tattooed everywhere and I'm running a straight business here and I'm like, hey, what was your last job? And she just pulls out her shit and is like, ah! I'm like, that takes guts. Will you be here at 8:00 tomorrow morning? Because I'm hiring you.
It's like in the movie Ted when he. I'm talking about. Yeah.
I fucked her with a parsnip last week, and then I sold it to a woman with four small children. That took guts. We need guts. Fucking wish we could talk to people like that. That was the last big offensive movie that got released before everybody quit. I'm pretty sure. Right. I don't think there's many more that made it through the cracks. Sometimes you watch a movie and you're like, how old is this shit? Like, oh, 2015. Okay, got it. That's when. All right.
That's why. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I like having stories like that. I know I've now told it twice, but maybe in another 20 episodes I'll tell it again. Um, but
I love it. I think it's fucking funny.
that's why I like giving people shit like that. When I was talking about that guy I worked with and having stories like that, because you know it's fun. I'm helping him loosen up about. I'm trying to do my like. I'm trying to help him loosen up about you know just life. Just don't take things too serious. Don't be afraid of people. Everyone, we're all the same. Everyone's different though. Just have a good time. And it's cool having stories like that. Seeing the devil go to town on herself with a fucking tree trunk. Just had it's a good time.
I mean, that's the thing I kind of concern myself with. If you're single down the road, the older you get, you're gonna run into these people. You're gonna be like, you seem really nice. Like, you got your shit together, blah, 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 blah. And then you guys hook up and you're like, holy shit. Like, do you want to tell me about your hobbies? What the fuck is that? Like, can I dry my hands in there? Like, the fuck is going on? I'm not good enough for you. I can tell you right now. This isn't, where's your toys at?
What you're trying to say is she's a keeper.
What is that movie? Superbad? Like, yeah, we had group sex on our first night. I wasn't involved, but I got to watch. Yeah, I don't want that kind of life. I'm good.
Oh fuck.
There's some heavy shit out there, man. That's what we got to make jokes about it. I mean, we're not supposed to right now because of COVID or whatever, but when COVID's over, we should be able to make jokes again. And
Sure.
I mean, that we should make jokes. I don't know. That's hardcore, man. I'm not gonna fuck with you if that's the life you have. That just seems rough. It's like, so what you're saying is you work nights and weekends. Is that what you're getting at? Like, okay, that's your customer service. That's what I'll tell mom and dad. Your customer service. No big deal. Just don't do any of your party tricks at Thanksgiving, and we'll be fine.
Right. I mean, if you got talents, they need to be seen. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that's a talent.
That's a talent. She's a talented lady. Are you kidding me? Sometimes talent is just courage, and she's got a lot of it. So I think so. I think she's fucking great. She's hilarious. What she made for a great story. It's a great story. It's hilarious.
No, it's great. I just think like how's she doing with COVID? Where's she at right now?
I don't know.
OnlyFans. I don't know.
She's probably hanging out with Blade somewhere, because that's what in the movie Blade, where it's like the first scene is like all those vampires in that like fucking like rave like warehouse.
Mhm.
They're like everyone's lying on the blood's falling from the sprinklers on the ceiling.
Yeah, I like that.
That's where she hangs out. That's what she does.
I thought that club got shut down with COVID, but
no, man. Vampires can't get sick. They're already dead, or they're done.
Whoa, that's heavy. That explains it.
And plus, if they put a mask on, they'll bite through it. So
You got to make holes for their fangs.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen it. It's important down in New Orleans.
Sounds fucking important. I'm telling you that.
Fuck yeah. God damn it. Well, I guess somebody's dead. They're gone. Oh well.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, man?
I know that there's probably an apartment for rent.
Hey,
that's cool.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking beer, seltzer?
No, I don't drink seltzer. This is that shit that I like. Sequench from Dogfish Head.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either. I don't really understand the names. Like, just whatever. Fuck it. This is where they're at. Dogfish Head.
Dogfish Head.
Any fucking way. It tastes good. Lime juice, lime peel, black limes, and sea salt. Some beer in there somewhere.
Is it like three different things, like dog, fish, head, or is it a dog that has a fish for a head? Okay.
It's Delaware. They can make up whatever words they want.
Is it good though? Is it good?
It's fucking delicious. It's a session sour. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't.
What does session mean when it comes to beer?
I know there's a beer called Sessions.
Yeah. So what the fuck?
I think it's just. I think that beer is just called Session. That's just the name of it.
Right,
As
but
far
this is
as
a session sour.
yeah, as far as I know that sours are just supposed to taste kind of fucking like sour. There's like
Yeah.
all sorts of sours.
I
But
like fruited sours personally.
right. But as far as Session being like a type of beer, I have no idea if it is or if it what so
Fuck. Another thing I gotta Google later.
you know, all I know is I like it. I like beer.
Yeah, you do. Mmm.
Oh, that was oh, you're making fun of me with that. Yeah, you do. Drink it, fatty.
I said drink it.
Yeah, drink. That's good, is it?
Yeah, get a little pumpkin pie. That's what. All right, I gotta be honest. I feel like I don't know if I can blame it on the pandemic, but I feel like I've been watching the same. Like I'm starting to watch the same movies more and more and more, and everything else like not at all. Like I
Right.
watch like the same 50 films over and over again. I feel like that's what's happening to me. You know, like oh, Grandpop's watching Forrest Gump again. You know, like it's a good movie. Like I think I'm falling off the entertainment wagon. Once
Yeah.
Top Gun 2 comes out and the new James Bond, I'm out of here, buddy. It's all over. Then I'll have 52 new movies to watch.
I'd like to see a new James Bond.
Well, he was already old and decrepit in the last one, so this one it should be like him fighting from a wheelchair or something. Be
Yeah,
pretty
but I mean,
interesting.
they could always make it, have like a new Bond,
Well, yeah, but Daniel Craig signed on he's the Bond in this one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, they already did it. It's done. They're just worried about making money. Same thing with Top Gun 2. So they released like a 15-minute trailer for Top Gun 2. I'm
Wait, they
like,
did?
yeah,
You were. Oh, I thought you were fucking around.
no.
Yeah. Oh,
I
fuck
kind
me.
of feel like I should have a little like you remember Go Gadget? You remember Inspector Gadget? And he had a red light on his head. I feel like I should have a red light on my head when I'm being when I'm joking, just so people know. Just, woo woo woo. I think
Mhm.
it would help. But yeah, in any case, those are the two last films that I was excited about.
Right.
So yeah, they did a 15-minute trailer for Top Gun, and I'm like, what did you do? Just take all the good parts?
Is Tom Cruise gonna be in it?
Yeah, he's in it.
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
into that shit. I love that shit. I grew up with the military, man. I
I
love
know, but Tom
like
Cruise, man, it's just like he should just be done.
he ain't done.
He
He's
should be.
filming a Mission Impossible during the pandemic.
Yeah, he should just be happy with being a Scientologist and call it quits.
I mean, I would just want to know how tall he is. I really do in real life, because I hear he's really short. He's got short people shoes, and I
Yeah.
just kind of want to see that. I do. I mean, I can't imagine him and Nicole Kidman fucking around. You know, I mean that's really like it's like we really see eye to eye when we're both sitting down, like that
Right.
kind of thing. Like what the fuck?
Oh, it's adorable.
But I like you. So you're all about like Predator and
Yeah.
Terminator and all that shit. Like me, I like that stuff a lot. But I'm nuts about like military movies.
Right.
Like they're not really like quote them. I mean, I quote them, but nobody else does. But I love Full Metal Jacket, Platoon, Hamburger Hill, fucking Top Gun. Anything
Right.
where people are getting fucked up in the 80s and 90s or Vietnam, I'm all about it. Like, I think that shit's great. Whenever someone uses the word, like the phrase bouncing Betty, I get excited. Like, really fucking excited. Like, I just love that shit. I grew up with this kind of stuff, the military, the explosions, people hiding booby traps. Like, that's
Boomy.
neat to me. That's exciting. That spells fun. That's what that does. It spells fun. It's just neat.
Well, fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, even like not, I'll go beyond the movies. I talk to vets all the time. Whenever I
Okay.
get a chance, I'll have one telling me a story if they're into it. One guy told me he was like, best weapon in Vietnam, and I'm just like, I don't know, M16. He's like, fuck no, shotgun, spray everything that moves. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. He's like, I haven't shot a few of my own people. I'm like, what? Like, well, you made it. That's good.
Um, sorry to interrupt, but what I was doing when I was not looking at the computer for a second was I was looking up how tall Tom Cruise is.
How tall is he?
You're gonna be uh
Disappointed.
yeah,
He's
five
5'5".
5'7".
Fuck off. Really? That's it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Anything below 5'10" is very noticeable. He,
You can't see that.
hey, he put that in there. That's Tom. Tom put a 5 instead of a 4. That's all it is.
5 instead of a 4. Yeah, maybe. Probably right, actually. I mean,
what really fucked me up was when I learned that in those movies where it looks like he's flying the plane
yeah,
and all that cool shit, it's really just a bunch of cameras pointing at him sitting in the back seat, like pretending to fly. and and the real pilot, who no one knows, is actually pulling off some awesome moves while he's back there like just acting, and like they're like, hey Tom, we haven't even taken off yet. You want to fucking take it easy back there? Like just whoa. Like, yeah, right. Movies are like, you ever seen like nowadays you see pictures of movies like behind the scenes. I just saw one today of Sigourney Weaver and the gentleman that she was in a tussle with in Alien, and they're up against the wall and they're laughing their asses off on an outtake. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, man, that would fuck me up if I, now I watch that movie. I'm like, they laughed after this. Like, they're not taking this seriously. Why should I? Like, there's aliens in here, man. You can't just laugh. What the fuck? Scary shit. Or what if you saw a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger like eating top ramen with the Predator? In a take, like they're having a snack. That would fuck me up.
that'd be awesome. That's like my fucking dream. You kidding me? That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean mask off, not mask on.
I don't want to see Arnold Skeleton.
No, I mean, I don't know who played the Predator, but it would just be neat if it was some guy who had bifocals on and like a nice dusty beard. Just a real the Monopoly guy. Like if you pulled his head off and it's the Monopoly guy, like get the fuck out of here. And he's really jacked. Like Colonel Sanders. You're like, holy shit, Colonel Sanders is buff. He played the fucking Predator. Like that's what I want to see. I want that to happen.
Yeah.
I want something neat to happen. They're eating a box of KFC or whatever it comes in these days.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
A bucket. Yeah, how many foods come in buckets?
Only foods that are made in America, tell you that.
We're out of boxes. Use a bucket.
Use a bucket. I mean that's the selling point, right? That was their selling point, is get a bucket of chicken, you fat hogs. Here's
Yeah, but usually you don't get a bucket of anything.
Right? I know.
What do you buckets of sand?
Yeah.
That's really smart, actually. Like someone's like like, how do we get this chicken? Buckets. We'll use buckets. Boxes won't work. We'll need buckets. Because no, I'm not thinking like, who else uses buckets? No one uses buckets.
No. Just them. They're fucking innovators when it comes to fried chicken, Tony.
I mean, not the chicken itself, but yeah, the bucket's neat. Yeah. The biscuits are amazing if you have honey.
I'm more of a Popeyes kind of guy.
You have Popeyes where you live?
Yeah, a bunch of them.
No shit. How's the chicken sandwich?
It's all right.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's not what it said on TV.
Yeah, it's a fast food. Like their like bone on regular fried chicken is way better. I just I don't know. And like here's the thing. Like I have a friend who I work with, who one time went to 7-Eleven and got a breakfast sandwich, sausage, egg, probably on a biscuit or whatever, and then was disappointed in the product. Was mad that it didn't taste good. I'm like, you got it for $1.29 at 7-Eleven. What the fuck do you expect? And that's my thing is with the Popeyes chicken sandwich, with that one in particular, because people were going nuts. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's from Popeyes. I like Popeyes, but it's not great. I can make you a really good chicken sandwich. Theirs isn't. It's just got some sauce on it, some pickles on a biscuit, and a piece of fried chicken.
Mm.
It's fine. It's exactly what it should be. Decent pile of shit is what it is. And it's fine. It's nothing special. It costs like $4. It can't be that good.
It can't be that good. That should be their slogan. It's as good as it can be for $4.
That's the thing is it's so cheap that they don't have to try that hard.
No.
You know what I
It
mean?
probably cost them $1 to make it. If
Be like, oh man, this thing tastes pretty good because it costs whatever, the money I found on my couch, like.
Right.
But if it was a really good chicken sandwich and it cost $11, maybe $12 with a side with some fries, people would be like, oh, they pick it apart and be like, oh, this is what's wrong with it. That's what's wrong with it.
Right.
I don't know.
So they kept it under the radar.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, listen, man, they started that shit because Chick-fil-A is just murdering people with their chicken sandwiches. Everyone eats that damn thing. Mm-hmm. And it really blew my mind when I did the same thing. I pulled the top of the bun off and I'm like, it's a piece of chicken with 2 pickles on it.
Yep.
Huh. And I buy them. I like them. I'm like, these pickles taste amazing. These 2 whole pickles that they gave me are fucking great. And it's made with hatred, which I like because the neighborhoods that I shop in, people are angry. So I like it. Excuse me, the guy you got back there punching the wall, could you have him make my sandwich, please? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, tell him slap it with his sneaker before he gives it to me. Adds flavor.
Yeah, I like my sandwich punched and cussed at, please. Can you cuss into a sandwich? You piece of shit, fuck you. There you go.
With your mask on.
They put you in there, yeah. To be safe, Tony. Hello.
I'd shit myself if I got a sandwich with a mask on. Like, it'd just be fucking great. What the fuck is this?
Speaking of chicken sandwiches, how about music?
All right, we could do that.
No, I mean, it was your homework. You go for it.
My idea. No, I picked the album, or I picked the band Morphine, and the album is called Cure for Pain.
Yes.
And I like it quite a bit. I like it not because of all the cool reasons Alex likes music, like that people can actually play instruments and all that technical shit. I like it. I'm no good at that. I like it because, number one, that sound is amazing to me. I don't really go for horns and all that neat stuff, so this shit's awesome. It's like, I don't know what you call it, like indie jazz or whatever cool title they came up with.
I don't know. It's one of those bands where it's like, it's everything. It's got a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. It's they have, they were a short-lived band.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple of really killer albums, which actually, this is one of the only albums I don't know about Apple Music. I was actually going to ask you if you use Apple Music.
I do, yeah.
Were Like Swimming and the other album, were they on Apple Music? Because they're not on Spotify.
Let's see what albums they actually have on Apple Music.
The problem, you see, kids, is that some people sign contracts with certain record labels, and those record labels, even though the bands no longer are together, still control the music and won't let them on Spotify.
Right.
So sometimes, or you'll see an album and there'll only be 3 songs you can listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the fuck that is, it on there?
What was the other album?
Like Swimming, and
no,
then I forget.
I know that album, and it's not. It is. They just have an album called Good, Cure for Pain.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
B-sides and
like a live version.
And The Night, and Bootleg Detroit.
They have The Night. Well, in any
Yeah,
case,
yeah, they do. They do. They have The Night.
well, the dude's got the band's got that tone where it's just like I don't know. They kind of you can hear everything he's saying. I love the lyrics. This album in particularly, it's got some. I love. I like. Hang on a second. This is the album that we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, you got the fucking vinyl. That's rad.
Fuck yeah, man. I really dig these guys. It's one of those bands where if someone I worked with was like, "Hey, check this out," and you're like I think
Right.
I'm gonna quit work and go home and buy some records. This is great. I actually so Candy is really good. I don't know why. Like such a clever hook too. Candy says she wants me with her down in Candyland. Fuck
Yeah.
yes. 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 That gets me hot. Damn, I'm into it.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking, you know, a little hot right now.
Like a
So.
fucking fuzzy candy bar.
Hey, man.
And then Thursday. Now I like a lot of the songs on here, but Thursday. And I like Thursday. The music's great, but the lyrics, unfortunately, they remind me of a lot of what he's talking about. Meeting up with a married chick and how they hooked up every week. Every Thursday, they shot some pool, went over to the Wagon Wheel Hotel, slapped each other around.
Right.
But they didn't. They didn't. If you listen to the rest of the song, he ends up going to her place. He fucks up. And then long story, I mean, I don't know if he got his ass kicked or not. Not too hard because he was able to write the song. But
Right.
still. And I, unfortunately, have a story like that. I've done that. I'm not, I was younger. Judge me all you want. I'm here. But
Hey,
I relate to this music because I'm a dirty, rotten scoundrel too sometimes. At least I used to be. So takes two to cheat, by the way. But in any case, this reminds me of a time that a girl was married. So I'm gonna tell you the story because I feel bad about it. You can tell. She we used to hook up at work or whatever years ago. She was married. I wasn't because I don't believe in it. In any case, she we used to keep it, whatever, and then we didn't. So one time she says, "Hey, you should come to my place." And I'm like, "That's a terrible idea." And she's like, "Yeah, so do it." And I was like, "Okay." I knew it was bad when she told me to pull over on the side of a county road and park my car, and then she would come pick me up and take me the rest of the way to their house. Needless to say, it wasn't the best sex I ever had, but my heart rate had never beaten faster. Because when you're looking at someone else's like bathrobe and you're in their bed and you see the shotgun and you're just like, holy shit, this chick's probably on drugs and doesn't even know what's happening right now. And I'm here. I'm gonna die from this. Like I'm gonna die. This is great. I'm just gonna get shot naked. He's gonna see that I'm nothing to fucking brag about anyway. And he's gonna blow my head off, and that'll be it. You just don't want to get caught in the lion's den. And that song reminds me of that shit. Like I love that song because it's the safest way I can remember being a cheating piece of shit.
Right.
Where I'm just like, yeah, I get what he's talking about. I almost got my ass kicked too. Like, so I like it because they write a lot of relatable music. At least the lyrics just kind of grab me. I love his lyrics. And a fun fact about this guy, he was actually he was the oldest of the group. He just randomly passed away right before a show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what country, so I'm not going to give you all that. But anyway, kind of sad there. But dude was older than the other people in the band, and he actually been through a ton of shit. So his lyrics are actually really on point because he's telling stories from his life.
Yeah.
And one of the fun facts I didn't know was he was a fucking cab driver, and someone reached over and stabbed the shit out of him. And when he was driving cab, he got robbed. Like really fucked him up. Like put him in the hospital, a bunch of scars. I'm just like, for a dude to go through that and then put all that shit into his music, I don't know, I'm an emotional person. So I'm like, yeah, fuck, that's in his music somewhere. Like,
right, man, I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah. So I come from that side. I'm like, oh, this is heavy shit happened and it's in the music. And Alex is like, and they play instruments. Like, oh yeah. So what'd you think?
I knew he died. It was a heroin overdose, wasn't it?
If you watch the documentary, they don't talk about drugs, and they apparently never said it was because of heroin. But if you listen to the name of the band and all this other shit,
That's what I read online at one point. Still could be wrong, but that's what I thought.
The,
Um,
his camp is still denying it.
oh. I mean, I don't
Whatever.
know why. Like maybe he didn't. Maybe they're telling the truth. But if they're trying to hide it, why? The band's called Morphine. A lot of the songs are,
Dude, this album, Cure for Pain, he literally says, he's
yeah.
like, when they find a cure for pain, I'll finally throw all of my drugs away.
Hmm.
So I'm no Angela Lansbury, and this ain't Murder She Wrote, but I think I can figure out what happened.
Right? Yeah, pretty sure.
You know, had your shoes off, got a little high before the show, took too much. It happens.
That is my favorite song on the album. I know it's the title track, but
Yeah?
yeah, Cure for Pain. It's just when back before I started doing comedy, I liked to, let's just say, get down a little bit. And I would listen to this a lot when I was fucked up. And so it spoke to me a little bit. I didn't do heroin or anything, I'll just make that clear. But did do some things, and I would lay, you know, on a floor in my room, in an apartment I lived in Bend, and just like listen to this with my eyes closed. Great time, but it really it brings back a lot of emotions to me. This that song in particular and this album. So good job. It's a great fucking album. A
Yes.
little bit about the band. You probably know this. It's just a drummer, bass player that sings, and a saxophone player.
Yep.
They might have a little guitar. I know they have a song with the mandolin.
Yep.
But they might have a little bit of guitar here, there, and there on the albums, but not. There was never a guitar player in the band, as far as I know. And
Right.
the bass player who was the singer, he played a bass that had like 2 or 3 strings on it on purpose. He only put those strings on,
Right.
and he would put like he would have a glass slide on his finger, and he would play the bass with a with a guitar slide. So that's what gave it that like gritty fucking
Well, and it
sound.
sounds like on Thursday, the song Thursday, I can't
Mhm.
tell if that's a stand-up bass or the 3 string, or if it's because it's a you can hear it boom 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 boom. It sounds he's playing it so smooth. It sounds like he's probably playing it with a slide, but it could be a stand-up bass for all I know.
Right. No, he played when he played a just a standard bass, a regular bass, and had 2 or 3 strings on it. I think it was just maybe even two, and he had a slide on his finger, and that's what he used. I mean, they could also use a stand-up bass from time to time, but
Right.
that's normally what
It sounded so good. It sounded like he was playing the shit out of a stand-up bass, but with the
right.
slide on there,
It's
it was
fucking
seamless.
right.
So
And I another song that I really liked is she Sheila. I love Sheila.
Sheila,
Sheila.
Sheila.
And Candy too, like you said. And
Fuck. Yeah, but Sheila's good too. Like he's like, I'm yours to command. I'm
uh,
yours to command. Sheila, Sheila. Sounds like he's having an orgasm, man. It's fucking
might
great.
be he might be
Dude
coming.
I'm just saying, like he sings with a lot of fucking like passion and intensity. Like I don't know, it really grabs me. And his other 2 albums that you can't buy them unless you have a shitload of money. So it's really hard to listen to unless you have the CDs, which I do. Um, Great. That was that was their second record. They actually used 2 drummers on that record. Their first drummer called it quits on that album. Just said the touring life was too much or whatever. So the next 2 albums that they did, well, I could be off, but the other 2 albums that I really like are the Lake Swimming,
Yeah,
and I think it's called The Night.
the night. Yeah,
Is it
I
The
mean
Night? They are. If
that is an album.
this is like the opener for those 2 albums in my opinion. So there's at least 2 more great fucking records.
I think on this show we've done swimming. I think we've done that
I
album.
really got to do my homework. That's what I'll do when I'm flying. I'll do my homework. I'll find out what the fuck we talked about.
I have that album on CD, and it's fucking. It's
Oh,
awesome.
so you have it on fucking vinyl. I'm gonna come over there and do a circus seal on your penis just to fucking borrow it.
What is? Oh, you're gonna bounce my penis on your nose? So you mean?
Yeah, I could do that. Do they bark? They do now.
I don't know, man. I just know that you're a talented guy, Tony.
Yeah, so if any three people watching this show knows where to find a copy of one of those two albums on vinyl, you just let me know. I'm all over it. I'll circus seal your ass. You weren't even ready for it.
Circus seal your ass. If that's not the name of the episode, I don't know what will be.
Circus seal your ass.
It's so threatening.
I'm gonna go circus seal on you, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, exactly. Whoa, wait.
Imagine like the little woman with the typewriter in the court, like putting that in there. Like, and then he said, I will go circus seal on that ass.
On that ass.
End quote.
End quote.
But what makes this, what do you like the record? You like the whole record, right? What is it for you?
Everything about it. I like the blends of music that they have. It's not just one genre. They're one of those bands where you kind of can't place, it doesn't fit into anything, but they're also one of those bands that people love, that everyone loves. That like people that like punks, metalheads, people that love rock and roll, blues and soul, stuff like that.
Right.
Because they're kind of soul, have soul influence, blues influence, jazz, rock. I like the album because he's painting a picture in this album, but in all the Morphine albums, but he's definitely painting a picture. And I like the bass I like the fact that the bass is the front part. It's the first thing you hear. And most of the times, the first thing you hear is the guitar or the drums because, they're fucking loud. But like a lot of the times, a song starts off with guitar. And that's the first thing. Like guitar is probably the most popular instrument, I think. I think it would seem like guitar is the most popular instrument. So I don't know. I think it's cool that the bass is put first, that's like the main thing. Yeah.
I've never heard anything like it. I said someone showed it. What I like about it is I didn't hear this on the radio. Someone showed it to me. So It felt like it was like this secret, like not everybody talks about it, but then people know it. So I think you have to be, I feel like you have to like enjoy listening to music to find this band. This isn't, I don't know. I've never heard it on a radio station. I'm sure it's been played, but I haven't. So it's one of those like, oh, you're into music. Like if you like Morphine, then you must dig some music, not just shit they play on that. You found this, someone hooked you up.
Right.
That's what I did. That was like, I felt like someone was letting me in on something. So yeah, I love it. I just want to say like to the people who watch this, if you dig, like we've covered some, and we haven't covered a lot of hip hop or anything, I'm sure we will, but seriously, lately, there's a few bands we've gotten into that I really like, but Morphine, as Alex said, just about anybody gets into it. So please, if you didn't listen to the album and this music part, you don't really give a shit, play some Morphine just for the fun. Just try it out. Seriously, if you want something different to hear, a lot of people would agree once they hear this that it's something they never heard before, and it's relatable. It's fun. The lyrics are interesting. They definitely paint a picture. So I would encourage people to listen to this stuff. I just feel like it's something you can turn on, let it play in the back, do whatever. But please check this out if you didn't, because I feel like it's worth listening to. Check out the song Candy or whatever your thing is, but there's something in there. Definitely something in there for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fun as hell, man. So what do you got for next week, man?
The band Jesus Lizard.
Ooh, nice.
The album Goat. 1991 is when it was released, I believe. So the Jesus Lizard, Goat.
Got it. Sweet.
Yeah. All right. And unless you got anything else, I think that about wraps her up.
Nope, she's all wrapped up, just like a condom with the top cut off.
Hey. Keep it
Weird
classy.
shit. Anyway, that was a fun show. Thanks for watching. I had a friend of mine who watches the show tell me that it's an actual podcast and he enjoys it. So, hey, thanks. It's a video cast. It's a video cast. We're making that popular, but thank you.
I mean, hey, it's the same thing. It's
Right.
same.
I've also found something out. If you have YouTube, as I've said this before, you can watch this shit. You can turn it, you can play like Spotify with it. I didn't know that. You can just listen to this. You don't have to watch us. If you have YouTube Prime Premium, whatever the fuck it is. I want to make a side note. I thought it was $75 a month, which is kind of fucking funny when you realize it's only 15. And Alex is the one who pointed that out to me. I do want to tell you a secret though. Someone is charging $75 a month for YouTube. I can't tell you who, but they are. So watch yourself out there. Don't pay that. Pay the 15 instead. You don't have to sign up for YouTube to watch our shit. But I'm just saying, if you want to just listen to it and you have YouTube, it's only $15 a month to get rid of the ads. So the more you know, rainbows and shit. All right.
Like, subscribe, notify bell button, do that. Instagram. Go to Instagram, Titfoo69. There are a bunch of posts there that you could just beat off to and have a good time. So do that.
Jerked off to one, yeah. I haven't.
Hey man, you gotta.
I mean, you're cute, but
you gotta do yourself justice and just
free porn.
Exactly. That's what.
All right. Well.
Anyway.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, worship, smash buttons. Thanks for watching. See ya.